And we're back. We're going to get up here and live a nice fulfilling life. Not like this guy was. His brain was exposed. Where did he come from? Oh, I'm guessing he was hiding up there somewhere and didn't make the best judgment of... Oh, he was probably just sleeping. He didn't even know he was dying. The whole rider's gonna pass by here. Oh, Billy. Fly, my pretty fly. Throw it when you're so goddamn. You could just whale in. Never mind. I was gonna say you could just climb up and reach the surface halfway, but I noticed that the ladder doesn't like extend all the way. Although some bricks are missing. Never mind. You probably. This actually doesn't look like a very bad place to hide. You got a mattress, you got a radio, you got a bow. All you need is a clean wood. All you need is a clean food and water source for the next like 12 hours. Oh boy, one way is lit up, the other way isn't lit up. I'm going the light up way. Oh way it is then. Oh, it's the end, but I have a battery now. An extra battery for my efforts. I don't even know why I need batteries. I mean, not every segment in this place requires night vision. Ugh. Show these classified papers. Well, they ain't classified no more. Hello, Jermaine Delaire. The goat.
Dad! I told you we would be open. I keep moving, Graham! We're almost out!
Hey, I wanna go with you. Those look like actual friendly patients. Neurology. Library. This looks the most like an actual hospital where I live. If you ignore all the wreckage, it looks unironically like a real hospital that I've been to. And I've been to quite a couple, let me tell you. He's gonna spawn and I can just run past him. Or actually I can just juke him around that skeleton. That also works. The faster option would be to just tank him, but you can avoid taking damage by just circling him around the skeleton. And apparently he can't see in the dark, nor can he squeeze through this man-sized gap. I can understand, of course, Walker wouldn't, but she was... No. Right, bullies. I've never had that experience in my life. Lisa, or whoever finds us, know that Murkoff is making monsters. I've never seen the patients after they'd gone through that German so-called therapy. The engine, so much worse than I could have imagined. They may still be human, but something's been ripped out of them, and too many other things pushed back in. They were not all murderers. They were sick, but they weren't killers. Murkoff made them monsters. Dr. Rosette said the engine had varying effects, the variant outcomes too erratic for any sort of prediction. I took it as idle cafeteria small talk, or all endless chedar. I should have listened. Next one makes me wonder if a lot of real life criminals were driven by this sort of stuff. Oh, what are these books about? I don't know what this title is. Skinner and Beyond. The Science of Faith. Repeated endlessly. And what does this say? What's the green one? The No, I want to see what it says. I don't care. Behavioral corrections. The same 3 books, just repeated over and over. No wonder people are going insane. They have nothing to read. No J.R.R. Tolkien. No friggin' Ray Bradbury. No these other classics.
Turn it off! Shut down the gas! Please!
He looks like he was pulled in by something. He's not gonna last long. Is that reflection incorrect? That looks like an incorrect reflection. I swear it does. That hurt something. Excerpt from 1957 and comment on IG report operations of TSD. Influencing human behavior. The potential use of psychochemicals in political action operations is well recognized, although it has not been explored as thoroughly as might be expected. Chemical division includes it as an objective of its program to be prepared to support or make such operations possible. Non-chemical methods of accomplishing political actions operations are also included in the program. Note, J. Lawyer, April 15th, 1958, President. The above MKL checks up to Technical Services Divisions for budgeting and authorization of continued research and the research of Dr. Rudolf Wernicke, Asset 14866, and Project Warrider. Autopsy of recovered test subjects showed chemical content of bodies, metallic tumors, evidence of subdermal combustion that indicates high psychochemical dosage. See note 92-387 HS Berlin, 6 September 1938. I made a comment in my initial playthrough about this being a reference to a document in the original game, and it actually was a reference to the first document that you receive in Return to Administration block chapter. Well, second document, I'm sorry. I feel ya, bro, but don't do that. E237, shining red light. We gotta look for the room with shining red light. I already know the guy is gonna spawn again. Again, I just know everything in this place because this is my first time playing. Not even gonna close the door. What is he gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna ask him too. Give him the... There we go. The guard was coming off my arm. See that strategy again with I think I might actually be having this musical bug right now, where the ambience carries over what it's not supposed to. And also, I talked about the tech as in the same that was in the original game. This tech of paying attention to the character breathing to indicate that the enemy has gone away. Yeah, I think the audio is bugged. Episode backwards. I mean, that wasn't a very practical use of a jump scare, but it was a jump scare. I can confirm that it was a jump scare. Not very good, but was a jump scare. I guess. I make comments about this part too. Just a random lab room in the middle of a hospital, which I guess makes sense. You need to treat your patients or whatever. Switch unit off before removing this panel. I think I need to restart the game to make this audio bug go away, or maybe we'll get through a medication, gloves, vertex boom, vertex boom, or maybe I just need to wait for the loading screen. Mercup Psychiatric Systems Project Worldwide about Massive CEO Case number 209, patient Frank Antonio Manera, consultation dated 2012, 29th of August 2012. Initial date of patient consult 1st of November 2010. Patient age 36, gender male, observing physician Dr. Carl Houston, DBNR. Houston, we have problems. Therapy status: minimal morphogenic engine activity and only at extreme stages 5 and 6 levels of hormone therapy. Dream states return repeatedly to images of isolation and betrayal, 0 lucid states. That sounds like a very depressing thing to be having. Just only those dreams, only the bad dreams about yourselves being alone and scared or something. That is very, very sad and horrifying, if I'll be honest. Fortunately, I haven't had any dreams in like 2 years or something. Diagnostics: heavy bronchial accumulation consistent with patients with histories of tobacco and marijuana, exceptionally low REM activity. Interview notes. At the time of this interview, Franco was down to 155 pounds from admission weight of 228. He was lethargic and largely non-responsive, exhibiting interest only in the hypnotherapy script paranoid and Wernicke concerning drinking blood from the chest of sleeping men. He continues to refuse baths with the intention of bodybuilders out of general anesthesia, stating, "If I cannot partake, I cannot share. Recommend forced nutrition for Mr. Manera if we cannot find something he likes to eat." So this is literally just a cannibal, as I've stated. I made a comment about how this block looks like an Xbox 360 model, or like the original Xbox One, and I still think that. Maybe that's what people meant, bringing your Xbox to do homework. A lot of what I say doesn't make sense, I understand. Hello.
Go away! This is my place. You're gonna get me killed! Fuck off!
Nuh-uh. Those are prison block cameras, as I've stated. Those are literally prison block cameras, no difference. And once again, I'm just gonna hide in here. Maybe this is what we have to do to beat the game, just stay in the locker forever, invoke your inner monstrum strats. Just kidding. I'll leave you to be, mate. I'll leave you to be. And I'll have to pass this part quickly, just watch. There's no battery on the desk, that's okay. Human heads being refrigerated, that's cool. Human arms are being refrigerated. Those weird E621 servers again. Spawn him on this side. And run immediately past him. He's actually right behind me, never mind. Wait, I need to know where he is before I... Okay. He's gonna be on the left. He's gonna be on the left. He's gonna be on the left. No, he's gonna be standing right in my way. This is not gonna... This is not gonna go well. He's like right in my way. Use the shortwave radio in the prison. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Run to the right, I guess? Wait. I need to know where he is first. He's that way, okay. Fine. We got out of that risk-free. So long, Frank Marinara. Another recycled joke from Chicken Ninja. Goodbye, Frank Sinatra. And this guy was too late. I think the bug fixed itself. No, it did not. Let me restart the checkpoint. Give me a second. Alright. Did it get fixed? It's oddly bright in this place. I think the time is like 7 or 8 p.m. give or take. A scream. Is it him? The cannibal? Could be pleasure or pain? I wouldn't guess. I'm not sure you'd even know. His voice sounds like something I wanted while watching The Engine. Its only message is hunger, to crush and consume. I'm going to try to forget it, Lisa. If I get out of here, I'm going to come back to you.
No! No! You were mine!
Oh god. Well, you certainly are nobody's business. Oh, this is where I started. Aha, I see now. That's where you need to go. Of all this fog, you could say that this all looks like a hill, and this hill is silent, and its residents are evil. Seems that the evil is within. Mwahahaha. Seems like we need to outlast these evil residents. Don't want to find any SCPs, be afraid of any containment breaches. It certainly feels a lot less safe than spending 5 nights. The phrase. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It just feels like one of these places where you would just go for a nice long walk in the forest. Try to seek out a cabin in the woods or a hillside or a quiet place. Or go anywhere other than your final destination. You know? The hills have eyes. I'm gonna get jump scared here. Yep, that was expected. That's just completely unavoidable. What is that area? I actually have no idea what area this is. It could be the prison block, but it could also just straight up be the administration block and we would never know. This whole layout of the Mount Massive Asylum, it's very, very architecturally confusing, to me at least. I have played on the Outlast Minecraft map before. It's pretty faithful, but the layout of it is still very confusing. can't see what that building is. The hospital is that way. This could either be... I don't think that's the prison block. I don't remember the prison block having these lit up windows from the back of it. Or maybe it is just the prison block and I'm just being dumb. Maybe this is the administration block. Who knows? And we've made it on the other side. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna blend in. Hello, good sirs. I am not your enemy. I don't want to harm you guys. Oh wow, I have no... Oh, okay, that is the prison block. That, I know that already. This place is honestly... This place honestly kind of seems like one of the more calmer, more relaxing parts of Mount Massive. Which is a wild sentence to say. Yep, prison block. In a place like this, honestly, I could just go into a yapping session again. In fact, I might actually yap. In the last episodes, I talked about what I have issues with on YouTube in my country. This one I might talk about my own experiences of what I wanted to do on YouTube and kept failing at over and over again because I have no patience and I have no focus. He's playing alone and losing. That is what the game is. There is mathematical proof that if you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 and so on up to infinity, you can arrive at an answer. If you stop shy of infinity, you have an indescribably large number. If you continue all the way at infinity, you can arrive at negative 112, negative 0.0833333, repeating. I'm losing my grip on things. I'm thinking about the drive here, 400 miles in Jesus Christ. 400 miles in the rented truck. The job that shows up just in time to cover our bills, our debts, the insurance, the boy sleeping in the back, nothing but AM radio, gospel, country, western, late night paranoiac talk radio. We sang Pasty Klein songs and laughed in conspiracies of aliens and ghosts, mile marker numbers passing in headlights. I don't want to die here. Oh. Maybe Waylon is on the spectrum, just like me. Just like most of us, really. That is literally just a blank room. I don't know what to tell you, it's literally just a blank room. So yeah, like I said, my problem that I had all these years, that's not supposed to happen, I think. The problem that I kept having of like, okay, I want to be a max mode grinder, like Frogger 25. I want to be a Wicked Sick Awesome Breath of the Wild YouTuber, like, Mr. Nice Guy or Danny Dinosaur. I want to be a Splatoon YouTuber like ProChara and SRB2 Dude. I want to be a Minecraft YouTuber like Technoblade or Huawei. I want to be a Geometry Dash player like friggin' Person Humor 42 or Doggy, I don't know. And then I just never end up sticking with any of these goals because I have the ambition, I have the ideas, and I know what to do, but I don't have the commitment. Also, this light doesn't actually emit anything. I don't have the commitment or the focus. I just keep getting sidetracked by everything else. That paint cap is scooping through the floor. That's not supposed to happen. And so I just never end up sticking with anything at all. And I'm just in this weird in-between of I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and at the same time I kind of know exactly what I want to do. And so nothing really works out. I turn consistently into the worst person I wanted not to be. Into the worst person I can imagine. Someone who procrastinates literally everything. Quite literally. So, what do I want to do for this channel? No idea at this point. Oh, right shift doesn't work in this game, that's weird. What is that noise? Somebody behind me? I just can't see them. That's... I just made a circle all the way back to the hospital, great. Or maybe the hospital and the prison block are actually connected, who knows? Bro, looks like a goldfish. That joke was stolen from Jack Manifold. And I remember on my first playthrough I actually ended up somehow soft-locking myself. At this section here, I couldn't move at all. This right here reminds me a lot of a female word. Can carry more batteries. Now I can. Thought I heard something. Barefoot in filth. Well, probably I already gained like 5 different kinds of hepatitis by stepping into raw intestines and all that. But I mean, what's one more case of hepatitis gonna do to us? Let's be realistic. Our life expectancy was already shortened by like 10 years. 90, 80. Does this guy even know how to count? Don't think this guy knows how to count. Do we even have a patient's number? I see numbers on our shirt. 3, 5, is that a 9 I saw? I don't know, 953, I'm just gonna call him 953. This is why you never go over the weight limit, bro. 6.
He looks
Oh, good.
I would like to kill him.
It's them again, the Willie brothers, Johnson & Johnson. Fortunately, this is the only part where they actually show up, so I don't need to censor it or look at them really. What is that? Throw up? No, it's you again. Told you, man, don't go over the weight limit that you provided yourself, bro. Oh, hello. Just gonna pass by, goodbye. Oh, he was playing basketball looking ahead, I didn't even see him. Oh! You threw the entire body into the basket. Bro. Oh god, no. Not the Willie brothers as well. This is bad. I don't want any part of this. Don't want it to go down, I just wanted to watch from afar. They won't notice me if I just keep crawling.
alone down here. It's just what they want us to think. You're going to draw it. Shh.
Are they realizing?
Please. Help me! Somebody! I need help! Come back! Come back! You have to come back! You can't do this to us!
Yes, I can. I'm not going back to you guys. You're just gonna stab me to death. But nice try. There was a document that I ignored. I'm bad. I'm sorry. From Billings to Vigilando. Patient Samuel. Kurt, we've got another one, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to check it off of psychopathic proximity disorder. Security guard all the way up in the admin block is our latest non-patient employee to start seeing Wernicke's fairy tales. He was never directly exposed to the engine, never even made it below level 1 in the building. It would be an enormous breach of protocol and security if doctors were picking up a lawyer that within hearing of a contracted security guard, and seems vanishingly improbable that he would stumble upon such an obscure mythological story in his own. It's the same to the Dr. Samuel case or deals before him. It's one thing for formerly sane medical personnel to fall under the delusions of their patients, it's another thing entirely for those beliefs to be, I don't know, airborne when you took in-person Billings. Oh, so are they finally realizing, oh wait, maybe seeing this Ghost Rider and, having it be like an aerial effect of problems doesn't just extend on the patient, it also can affect us as well. Wow. Such ingenuity. Sherlock Holmesian, even. That was the weirdest verb I've ever come up with. It's even worse than that time in a book I've just read. Michael Phelps. That's just somebody move. Michael Phelps, my way to the book. Underwater. So even though Whalen closes doors slowly, which I hate because this means that in chases I'd just be screwed because they could have the upper hand. He still closes doors faster sometimes
Don't
though.
trust them.
Or
They'll
opens
tell
them.
you it's science, but it's not. They were waiting for us in this place. Billy understood. They've always been here.
Is that just a reused quote from... I think that was a reused quote from the main game, if I'll be honest. But doesn't matter because the prison block is here, but I'm gonna have to take a small break. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Wasn't a very long break. Pretty sure if we flip inside there, nothing's actually happening and it's just a shadowy, like, illusion. If we just close the door so that this guy doesn't complain about noise. Wasn't fast enough.
Why should we have the paper? Why do we have to know? Walker will kill us just for being sick.
See, I told you.
People, we didn't choose this.
I told you, man. They reuse audio from the main game. Let me just close that just to be safe. There's the radio. There's more prison block. Wait, no, that looks like admin block now. Yeah, it looks like admin block. They just reused textures for the admin block for some reason. Why? What is this texture? Whatever, I'm not gonna question it. Friggin' IC M802 160 radio. Let's go.
Leadville 911, what's your emergency?
Okay, my eyes still.
Whalen, you couldn't just... Couldn't just keep your mouth shut.
Okay, there we go.
Couldn't just play along.
I'm starting to get actual oxygen in my system.
Now.
Yeah, whatever, Jeremy. I already know about you.
Yeah, I know about Christmas as well.
Do me a favor and die here, Park.
Shut up. Oh my god. You got off oil and... Oh damn, why did I open the window? Now I can't see anything again. Hello, Chris. If I screwed up that joke, I would have been dead in the spot because this is hard mode and Chris one-shots on hard mode. Why don't you close the door instantly, bro? I didn't even Yeah, that's right, get out of the way from me, low poly, Chris.
Attention Murkoff personnel, an emergency evacuation is in process. Please proceed immediately to the administrative block to exit. Patients under restraint are advised to remain
Exit via the administration block.
until compromised. Thank you for your cooperation.
We have faith in all the wrong things. They will destroy us.
Oh, how are we?
The doctor told me once that if you showed a caveman our technology, he would think it was magic. And if you showed our magic, he would think it was technology.
I didn't mean to do that.
We have faith in all the wrong things. They will destroy us.
Again, he understands it through a childish comparison, but also, like, this is also audio reused in the original game. Hello, Father Martin.
Another poor soul. Don't be afraid, you're doing his work, whether you know it or not.
Oh, I know it. Somebody who looks as much like a priest as this place looks like an asylum, writing instructions on the wall, talking about God, tells me not to be afraid. Is Whalen assuming that he actually thinks that he's a priest, or what? How was I ever part of this? How was I ever a part of this inhuman, bullcrap, greed-driven moral genocide? The monsters Murkoff ripped from tortured minds, the lengths their jackbooted business schoolworms will go to protect it. Their own man slaughtered. I've never prayed in my life, Lisa, but if some small-minded interventionist God is listening, kill Jeremy Blair before I die. Sanity and avarice, there is no pain he doesn't deserve. There is no radio, no hope of reaching the outside world, only escape. Screw telling the world, we just need to get the hell away from this at this point. Hello, gentlemen. You guys are gone from here by the time I reach the original game.
Come here! I'm not the
From Blair to Traeger, what a duo, bro. Subject, false pregnancies, real profits. Rick, fun hitting the greens last week, we should make the drive more often. Was reviewing some old test records from the early days of Project Warrior and something sparked my interest. Were you following the project back in 2010? Apparently we had issues with female employees experiencing psychosomatic pregnancies, something to do with how the morphogenic engine interacts with their immune system? All Greek to me, am I right? It was more often failed than not, and these are employees and not patients, so a little hard to sweep under the rug, but the morphogenic engine activity in these ladies' marrow was off the charts, and these birds are really loud outside. And these are women who were never even exposed to additional hormone therapy. Now, I don't know PPM from a kick in the teeth, but I can read a spreadsheet. I have a project with profits from Project Warrior. I have what they say they are. I've just got one question. Why aren't we performing experiments on women? God knows mental illness is an equal opportunity affliction. Seems difficult to pass up on such a potential windfall. Sincerely, Jer. Listen, man, I know that women are dying in this place, but think about all the profits we could be making if we were making experiments with them. Father Martin is still there. Take me in your care, Father, because I do not wish to be a part of this anymore.
Oh God! One of them's coming! It's not even human anymore! Block it! Shut it in!
They're just standing there, bro. They're not even like moving, they literally just stand there. You can see it through the transparent glass. And again, this is an area that Miles is in. But unfortunately, well, I can't explore it properly. Hello, Silas. Hello, Germain. Hello, Clyde Perry. Yeah, hello, battery. This battery is always here for you. Alright. Yo, bud. Worth mentioning this is actually the Outlast, the original campaign's courtyard on the left there. He's still chasing. He's still chasing. He's not chasing anymore. Okay, well, I ain't gonna. Yeah, I can't see. This is like a wall for him. Like, look. You can see that this is like the courtyard. There's the shed, there's the fountain, and over there is where Miles first meets the wall rider, but we need to go in here. Okay, I'm turning up the gamma for this part because I cannot see a bloody thing. We are out of familiar territory, like, completely now. This is all... God, the button on my shirt fell out and now I cannot... Okay, there we go. Graphics. Increase the gamma. There we go. Now I can actually see. This... The fog is now gone, but it's also really dark. This is like 9 PM, I'm thinking. Like, actually 9 PM, not the 9 PM when Miles gets here. The fake 9 PM. Or actually... Okay, the daylight... Never mind. The daylight in this game makes no sense to me. I have watched a speedrun of Outlast Whistleblower, and fun fact, if you actually go in this segment out of bounds, you skip to the final chapter of the game. Just thought I'd mention that. It's pretty funny. This maintenance shed is blocked off. Well, what's that? Who's nearby? I don't want to know who's nearby, actually. Let's go in the shed because there's an open window. Walking home, gonna find an open window. Quite literally. Oh man, I'm just gonna grab this document. Above the knees, below the navel, sliced and sewn on Goluskin's stable to make a place to push inside the groom and make himself a bride. Actually, I missed this document on my first time playing. Above the knees, below the navel, is that the proposter? The Johnson? Holy crap, is that the Joker? I want to meet the Joker. Joker! Joker! Okay, I wasn't the Joker. How do you see even less with night vision? Also, again, those are tool PNGs, not actual tools. To give you the illusion of hope. Look, some of them are even darker. That's so messed up. I mean, look, surely you could use one of these spare planks as a makeshift weapon. Look, there's even rolling wheels. Paint could be lethal upon consumption. Why can't you just do that? Well, and then Miles by extension are stupid sometimes. Where was that mysterious voice coming from also? Okay, I can't go that way apparently. Look, this area is dark, but the night vision barely helps also. Okay, well, this is an interesting hydro generator. Actually, it looks like amnesia. Something from amnesia. Tap water is infested with maggots. Let's go in it. Or I didn't even know you could land on there. Okay, if we walk slowly, they won't be afraid of it, I guess. That was a reused screen from the DLC, what the hell? I do remember that in my original playthrough I ran by here so quickly that the wall rider screamed there. I'm not joking, the wall rider was in this area apparently. Hello, Eddie. We'll dance with you in a moment. Our dance will be soon. Kill us, burn the building, worse than death here. Kill us, kill us. Can I say something about Eddie? We are going to encounter him later on anyways, but I just wanted to quickly say that Eddie Gluskin to the Final Fantasy Freddy series, to the... oh my god. Eddie Gluskin to Outlast is what, in my opinion at least, Nightmare is to the Final Fantasy Freddy series. Well, actually not even Nightmare, like Springtrap, I'd say. These villains are both so gosh darn terrifying that they're narratively perfect for the series that they're in. And you'll see what I mean later on in part 3 when I encounter Eddie, because I'm going to stop soon anyways, but you'll see him. You'll see him. Well, that being said, this area is actually kind of calm. I can sit down and think about what my life has become. Maybe not. For September, it sure seems like these leaves are falling off a lot sooner than intended, I think. I don't know, it's just my opinion. Oh, hey, another berry. These things just peppered about everywhere, and I'm not gonna need all of them. But they're nice to have. They give me a sense of being a completionist. Oh my god. I keep accidentally hitting... Behind me, my Wii U gamepad is being charged on the desk. I'm pretty sure that audio is also reused from the main game.
Come on.
Average E621 user.
Come on.
Go your fucking self!
Oh, it was up there. That makes sense. We'll leave him to be. That's just an average Twitter gooner, I guess. Average Twitter / E6 gooner. Twitter has become completely unusable, and that's why I stopped going on it. I just stopped using most social media platforms like Twitter, Blue Sky. The algorithm sucks. Instagram sucks. I think I might go on Threads or something, but I just don't like being online outside of YouTube and maybe Discord. The power is still on. Electricity. I need to think, Lisa. I thought the power was evidence that some manageable, some human force still controlled some small part of Mount Massive, but nothing human or sane can do anything here but survive, and even that not for long. You were always the reasonable one, Lisa. You would tell me to calm down, to take a larger view. Badness and inhumanity rule this place. Whatever's keeping the electricity flowing is trying to track me here. And you'd shut it down again? You'd shut it down again, well, what a surprise. And I know that I'm gonna get chased when I do it the second time. He's gone. What a surprise. 3, 2, 1. is right on my tail, that's bad. He can open it and not bash his head on the door, which is what's scary about this chase. That was a time waste. No thanks, man. I don't... Your home is mine now. This is a private domicile and I will not be arrested. Or something along these lines. I don't remember the exact quote. Lowrider again? What are you doing here? You can go wherever you want, let's be realistic. You know, okay. That wasn't expected, but whatever. The watchtower. Dude, this is kind of calming, actually. Just being alone, away from fear. Like, dude. Unironically, if I was a patient, I would just accept my fate in this place. It seems so hopeless and beautiful and very terrifying at the same time. I don't want to go in the water. I have to go in the water, never mind. Water boost. The light fell in the water. The damn amnesia instincts kicked in. The amnesia water monster, remember that part? Good grief. Let's go to the ladder. Okay. I've made it through this water part. Why are the lanterns not working? Whatever. And this is literally the other side of the electrical field. Okay. Man, everything in this place is just one giant circle. If they do remake the original game, I really hope that they add more explorable areas. Such a tall building, it's almost like it's inhabited. I take it back, it was inhabited. It would be so easy, I don't believe in it anymore. Getting the truth out, there is no truth, and Eliza will accept it too long to double back on. It's our children, Lisa. I would take the easy way out if it wasn't for the boys. Damn this place to hell, I'll suffer anything to get out of it. Dude, that feels really sour to read and witness. I've never, like, lost anyone that I know or liked in my life to taking this easy way out. But I did witness others just slowly descend to insanity and lose themselves, and by extension their life eventually. That is terrifying, and given how jumpy I can be sometimes with mental health, I'm just afraid that one day I will join this pool. Was there a body in front of me there? Okay, I'll have to look back on that. Speaking of looking back on that, that's where I'm gonna end off this episode. I'm gonna get to the finale next time. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one, which will be in about 5 minutes for me, but in like a day for you.